everybody, and welcome to the lovely evening that will be the Critical Ops Mayhem tournament with LOCK&LOAD Esports. And of course, brought to you by NUBWO headsets, these lovely things right here. We have Enigma and Critical Force themselves. Of course, where I'm back in the hot seat here again, and look, it is DBZ God back from whence we started this tournament. He is back here for the semifinals, unexpectedly. Unfortunately, we'll see if the second caster will be joining us midway or not. It is a little bit like pretty early in the morning for him, so I understand why it's early in the morning. So we'll see how it goes. But for the most part, what we are going to be seeing is the first set of knifing that will be coming on here very soon. These guys will be getting things together, in which those guys will be Underestimated and Resurgent, as the North America and South American team, respectively, and they have again made their way here. They're the top best of their regions we've gone through this tournament. So these are the finals. Top guys, all regions. This is the day is going to be North America and South America. So which of the Americas, north or south, which side are you on? We'll find out who that's going to be. We're just waiting on the reset really right now to see who's going to be doing it. But Stevie, what you think? North? South?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking it depends on the server. Because as we both know, that ping will either kill you or help.
Yep. Yeah,
depending on if you know how to use it.
Exactly, which is what we saw yesterday, which was a completely unorthodox, I'll say, that, we saw the European team just outright wipe on the Asia servers, and it was like, but how? They had 300 ping. And so when it comes to that, I guess they kind of knew what they were doing with that. So, gonna have to see. We're waiting. Again, they're getting their knife on.
Yeah, and if I can remember right, you telling me it was a 1-on-4 on that last match.
Yes, yeah, they actually, when it came down to it, they thought it was all over the one before, and the other team had left. In which case, they, were like, it's all over. And then the one guy left, wipes the whole team, and then somehow manages to make it happen, and then he's, back to the 1v, 5 again. So let's see who's going to get this knife. Gonna see, they're going to the back corner. It looks like Surge, Underestimated Surge again. And it looks like it's going to be Underestimated take the knife. So, have to see which side they pick. Switching sides, not. Find out who is actually going to be on the side. Looks like Underestimation is going to go on defense. So, it'll make things so much easier. So, they're going to go for the nice reset, get into the first set.
Let's see which team is better on defense and which team's better on offense, or vice versa.
Yep.
Or even if they can make a resurgence.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah.
Gotta love those double entendres.
Yeah, I mean, if they can do it, I mean, again, the pings shouldn't be really too bad. It honestly shouldn't. Again, we're just going to have to see what they're looking for. They are going to go for the reset. And so we are ready to hop into round number 1. We'll look at those pings here in just a second. I have a feeling this one's going to be a nice quick run here. We've already got our first death press going down. Looks like the B side's gonna be locked down pretty nice. A side has 3, so
I'm a little curious who's gonna see who first, or if they're gonna go tactical.
Already down. Already got one going down. Take that 2. Fantastico coming in. Let's see if he can get one. He does get, but unfortunately, leaves down for 2. Underestimated taking the win. Which let's find out who is on whose server. So it looks like actually we are on South America servers right now. Ooh, boy, I wish I could have 13 ping. It looks so nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the part that people need to understand and just kind of let you guys know about is, there's something that that is out there in this world called ping disadvantage. So when it comes to having the low ping or high ping, depending on who you're going up against, you have a chance to, if you peek first. If you're the one to peek, you have the advantage because you got to wait for all those milliseconds that you are lagging, technically, or the other person is lagging for that to catch up.
Yep.
So at that point, if, say, underestimate the one that's lagging, technically at this point more, they have a good chance to do the peak first, and then in which case they have to wait that time, and again vice versa. But overall, again, it's kind of surprising. It all depends on what the team is able to really utilize that, to their advantage.
Yeah. And then the concept of it, the ping don't matter if you sneak up behind somebody.
Exactly. Yeah. If you sneak up, it doesn't really matter. But again, you wanna be able to have that availability, really.
I haven't really seen a whole lot of tactical nonsense so far. I mean, we've seen here and there, nothing extravagant like we usually do.
Yeah.
Still not a big fan of smokes.
No, but they are definitely useful if, depending on the scenario, if you want to make your way through. But overall, I mean, they might want to go ahead and go for it, but they will have some fun to contend with. But right now, it is pretty much completely open, and equipment flying in, and everybody looks to be flashed. And again, FYI, just for the people who may or may not know, so at this point, the Super 90 and Scar are both not going to be seen since they were moved to play online. We have opted to follow suit with that just due to the turkey going for the stab. So I guess we're already starting off strong with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so since they're not able to be online, we decided to opt to go with that, so we don't have the overpoweredness going on. I tell you what, though, DB, this is a lot closer than yesterday. I mean, we saw. Oh my goodness, the amount of equipment.
Yeah, this is one of the few games where equipment is not actually as abundant as most others.
Yeah.
Especially considering it's not a battle royale, you can't just go into some random position and grab everything.
Like trying to keep him down. There's only 2 left to come in. See here on the other side, Arm. Oh, getting taken out. And Toki actually getting the headshot on Troop. So rack it up 2-2. So right now they are even. Is Resurgent's kind of getting their land legs with ping, because yeah, as you saw yesterday, actually, they did not. So we'll have to kind of, I'm hoping they are. I mean, look at those pings. I mean, most of those are just beautiful. 29, 30, 13, 48. I mean, those are all really reasonable pings.
Yeah,
So,
what I don't normally play with, so I'm usually on the other side.
well, I mean, honestly, having around solid 30, 40 is awesome. I would love to know how he has 13 ping. I really would, because that is just amazing.
He's probably sitting in the server room for Critical Force, just playing on his phone.
Yeah, he's literally in the server room where they're doing it at.
I wonder how legal that would be in most tournaments. I don't think I've ever actually seen a rule that does not say an employee can't just hop into a server room and play.
Yeah, you never. I mean, it shouldn't be.
A lot of chaos happening. Paige getting that double. Look at all this excitement.
All right, and here they go, rolling in. Arm getting the one. It's down to 1v2. It's going to be all up to press here. They're coming from the side. Arm takes him out again. Going for the defuse and racking up their third one onto the scoreboard for underestimated.
They're very evenly matched right now. I think it will all come down to the switch to see who's if anybody can just take off.
Yeah. I mean, no one. I mean, I figured as far as servers go, the lag and the ping shouldn't be too far off. So overall, this should be a close match. Now, who's going to be taking said victory? That I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna call anything just yet. But as of right now, they're holding it nice and close. I should be able to see
all these fine motor skills. I always feel so insignificant watching these people. I'm talking to everybody, not just one group.
Ooh,
nice double from Paige.
All right, and there's going to be a third hanging out around the corner.
Can't really pronounce that other name.
And Thor. I'm going to go with Thor. Is going to be able to go through. I mean, he's got all the equipment that he could ever possibly need. Thanks, teamies. But see if he can get any damage.
A little curious on if anybody's actually taking the lead in kills.
Yeah, we'll check that as soon as this is over with. Death ensues. Again, that Piku's advantage. But, of course, it doesn't stop Thor actually just being there ready to spray and pray already. But he's still got to worry about it. They're still hanging out on B. And it's really just these two just left.
Still possible. You saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
The two can take out the, well, in this case, the three. That's three. I can't really. That blue blends in.
I think they're really just trying to hold for the kills. They're holding in general. Yeah, they got 3 seconds left. They're really just trying to keep their weapons. And nobody is really close to them either, so. Besides Shelly actually coming from the side, the one man I couldn't see.
He got that one, the absolute final second kill.
Again, the one that I couldn't see. So, but able to at least pick off one, but that still means that Underestimate still getting it on the board. So they're racking up to 4. So nice 2-round lead, holding it a little bit. So
why don't we check out them scores real quick?
So it looks like Paige could be the one running the lead on there, and
I don't look like anybody's taking away over on Surge.
Not really. Yeah, I mean everybody's just close together, so kind of have to see if they will or not, but
a lot of tactical action going on, but no, never mind.
yeah, Gla, Paige, Thor picking up one for each. The headshot goes for Thor again.
Nope.
Chetty coming through and getting one. Fantastico almost getting the kill, but Deagle and revolver action. Arm picking up another one for Press. Make that 2 for Fantastico. And again, taking up another one. We're making that gap a bit more. Racking it up to 3.
Yeah, I've always been a little curious if this is an act. They're letting people win so they can do a resurgent, but you never know. Because they could be better off over on the defense.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody has their preference of what they're the best at.
Yeah, they may need to get those certain... Well, even if they are better on one side than the other, they still have to get at least a couple of actual score from the opposition.
Yeah, so they have the chance. There we go. They're coming back to the B side. Lots of equipment, lots of flashes, lots of things moving. Looks like bomb is pushing up. Shelly able to at least get one. Thor, the only man, really able to really do much. But then Shelly, Glaw, able to take down each. Press taking down one, not coming around from the side, getting one for the side. Press for another, cleaning it up.
Nice wall bang right there.
Yeah.
You would really think that in between these rounds, there would be a little bit of time just in case you want to borrow somebody's weapon.
Yeah, a little bit of sharing, caring. It just kind of all depends who has out all the extra cash.
Oh, I meant just outright borrowing one of the enemy guns.
Yeah,
in case
yeah,
you
get
don't
more.
have the money out of your own.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's they only give you a few extra seconds to get that going. Ooh, Arm getting a nice top-off grenade, taking down Toki out. Arm for another one. Press going down. Fantastico trying to get inside. Not really getting around the smoke. Ooh, I getting a little bit extra wall bang. They still have no idea where Press is inside of here. A little bit of information potentially by the plane. Going for that pixel. Seeing if it changes any slight color. But at this point, they're just really slowly moving to 4v3. Make that a 3v3. Fantastico making it even, but Glaw able to bring it back to where it once was. But Troop taking it a little bit ahead. Thor, last one alive, has a little bit of that advantage, but unfortunately, when you double up like that, Troop is ready.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a very interesting switch here. A couple more rounds.
See what happens when Resurgence goes on the defense.
Yeah.
Well, remember, so there's a round balance too in here. So no matter which team wins this, they need to get as many rounds as possible. Because when it goes to the next one, they need to have as many rounds as possible. Because if they one win, you know, back and forth, it comes down to that round balance.
Yeah.
So if Resurgence doesn't take this one, they need to get as many rounds as possible. So when they do, when they swap, if they do go, and they're able to do exactly the same with the higher ping, then they have a chance to choose. But if underestimated in the terrible ping that they have, which is not that bad, but then if they turn around and win the second, I mean, obviously they're going to win in general. So I mean, they really have to. But if they lose right now, they're in a great spot because 6 rounds is pretty decent overall if they just started losing everything, like, right now.
Yeah, they'd still be pretty evenly matched.
Yeah. So they just really need to make sure that they get as many rounds as possible, which, I mean, it looks like they're doing pretty good at that anyways.
Another one of those things I've never been good at in basically any game.
And again, as they continue to do what they're doing, again, this is just getting better and better for them. To where, again, if they go to the swap and they lose, then it's going to make things super, super easy. Even if they lose and they win the next one, then they should still be able to have the round balance as long as they can keep Resurgence from having whatever score they have now, +1. If they lose.
Yeah. I still think they need to do a lot of updates on these graphics.
Well, the only problem with doing that, well, having higher and higher,
what they did.
You know, they take out available devices to be able to play it. Now, I did know, and I was told that they also did, they updated the Unity engine, I believe. I think this is what it's made out of. The game engine got updated from, I think it was like 2 or 3 versions up. I think they went from 2018 to 2021 for the official version, I think, for the engine. And so that disqualified a lot of older devices, and I know that there's been some backlash on that because those older, these newer engines have different lighting effects, like even just to those lights in front of the truck. There's just a lot different lighting situations, a lot more processing that are there. So there's a lot of differences, and as they update things, if they make the graphics any better, then that's going to not necessarily take out availabilities, because you can still have the lower graphics, but the higher graphics will limit other
it all comes down
players.
to what the developers want to do.
Yeah, what's the target audience?
And does that target audience actually have the money to get the good devices?
Yes. And especially with the global game. Yeah, especially with the global game, and where originally, I believe it was the Asia side, they had 2 different Critical Ops games. Now it's all merged into one because they have the licensing ran out on whoever had that as far as developing for it. By doing one singular game, you have one singular game. So you can't just here's these graphics for this version or that version. It limited. So there's a fine line, unfortunately, that they have to walk. But what's not a finer line is that they're trying to keep this space between the two teams. Right now, Resurgent's picking up one more round. It looks like it's about to be 2. If they keep going the way they are. It looks like B is going to be the site again. So see what they can do. So again, they've got a three round separating them. And I'm pretty sure Underestimated's going to want to keep that. Page for one, Thor for another. We switch on to side Law, trying to get any intel that he can. Bomb is planted. So here comes Arm to save the day.
Bomb has been planted on B.
3v2.
Gotta get into that.
One wall bang, Thor for another. Peek in the corner, but unfortunately Thor just continued to fire. Pick up another round for themselves and ready for the flip.
It's time to see who's who. What's what.
That Resurgent's flipping. Let's see if their defense is better than their offense.
They are at a good spot, because 5 out of, 13?
Yep.
Is not bad for a Switch. Or for the Switch.
No, absolutely not. I mean, they're solid. There's not too large of a gap between them. So this is definitely still manageable, by all means.
A little curious in what the method to the madness is right here.
Looks like it's a bum rush just to get the bomb planted in. It is still 5v5. They're flying in. Ooh, flying in. Fantastico coming through. Thor, Toki, and flying in. One for less. There's only one remaining. And that is going to be it. They got all of them down. Resurgent's picking up the first round off the switch and adding one more to them.
Looks like the bum rush around the back might have actually paid off.
Yeah.
Question is, now that it's not a pistol round, what are they going to do?
Yeah. I mean, I would assume, and this is where it all goes wrong with the caster curse. I'm going to assume this should be an easy pickup for Resurgence, and in which case then they shall resurge towards victory. But be able to see what they can do. Fantastico holding down here on the backside of B. Can he? Yes, he can. Getting the first kill. Page going down. Sorry, second kill. Page going down.
Yeah. One of my favorite methods, spray and pray.
That and another headshot, actually. He's just taking him out through the smoke.
Yeah, to be honest, that's why I dislike smoke. It'll actually give away your position if you're not careful.
Yeah, although Arm here losing his arms thanks to that visual glitch. So unfortunately, it looks like he is has his hands in his pocket, but I assure you he is locked and loaded and ready to go.
Not playing pocket pool. Well, maybe he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, press this game around the corner, just popped his face. But
Coalition wins.
And it's another, yeah, another round.
so far, 7-7. Thor taking the lead with Not right behind him. Paige and Arm holding it close together. I mean, so far, if you look left, right, left, right, left, right, the scores look just super, super close. So now this being the first,
even.
yeah, pretty much. But this being the first official round with everybody, with everything. Looks like an A rush is going to be fun. Everybody's just absolutely unloading their first clip. I don't think any contact was made. I think they're just using that to get their attention. Sliding back over, but look, Resurgence, they don't even care. They're just doing their squats over here in the corner. They're just ready and waiting. They think that it's officially going to be B. They're trying to double fake their fake, but I think underestimated is double faking the double fake and are trying to still go for A. But we'll see what they can make their way through.
I'm a little curious if they're going to be trying for like a bait and switch sort of situation.
Yeah, they might be.
It does look like Resurgent is actually doing decently on defense.
Yeah, they are. And what the best part about that is they don't have to go very far. And by not being able to go very far, as long as they can get the peak, I mean, they got the advantage. But for the most part, again, you still got to worry about the lag capabilities and who does what. Again, it's all about who peaks first. But right now, it's a 1v2. And it's all up to Troop. Half armor, half HP. Can he do it? Bomb is on the ground. He's got to make his way in. Grab the bomb.
Coalition wins.
And unfortunately, Press is ready and waiting. It's the nice clean headshot and takes the lead 8-7.
Yeah, looks like Resurgent found the way to resurge.
Yep. And guys, remember, let's take this time while we're waiting for them to get back into their positions. You guys, remember, check in the description of the stream and go ahead and check out our sponsor, NUBWO. They have some lovely headsets. Remember, it's wireless with USB, it's Bluetooth, and 3.5. You can't go wrong. It works on every single device you can possibly imagine. Go check them out. They're on sale right now, $30 and $35 respectively for the green and orange. And if you want the pink one, that is also $10 off as well. But that one is a bit more pricier because of the pink tax that comes along with it. Guys, check it out in the description and pick you guys one up because soon, which one of these teams will take it home? Whoever takes the victory in second place, they will be taking home some of these NUBWO headsets for themselves and be able to use them in their more and upcoming tournaments. So if you guys want one to match them, again, link is in the description, and they're currently on 50+% off. But Paige, Turkey, and Claw all coming through. And honestly, I think that's the first U-ratio we've really seen come into play this weekend.
Yeah,
so
this is the first round.
honestly, actually in a while.
Of course, then again.
Yeah, because we still had the Scar and Super 90, and no one used any snipers. So yeah, since we exiled both of those guns, this is actually really nice to see.
Claw, or whatever the heck we're going to want to call them. It's absolutely deadly with that. I think he's up to 3 kills right now.
Yeah, it's about to be 4 if he can get that pixel shot. Gonna go for the plant. Not being seen. Oop. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And that is going to be for Press to take that. You know, you shouldn't have said anything. You know what happens when you say something. You said he got 3 kills, and then it all goes down from there.
That caster curse is real and fake at the same time.
Exactly. All right, so Resurgent's up to 9. Yeah, taking their holding a nice lead. Thor up to 18, almost to the 20 bomb at this point. So close. I think they got enough rounds for him to do it.
I think there's probably enough. Depending on actual gameplay, he might even break 30.
Yeah, depending on how many he can get in, how many rounds. I mean, with the amount of rounds, if it goes to 12 to 12, he definitely can.
I wouldn't doubt a couple of them actually being able to. Yeah, some of these lobs just make no sense to me, but I don't think they're going for the actual accurate. I think they're just lobbing the lob.
Yeah, any damage is good damage. I was hanging out waiting. These guys, I mean, Resurgence is just really hanging out. They're not going ahead too hard. Not Thor picking up one each, and then Arm and Paige also getting one each. Rocking down, it's a 2v3. Underestimated, actually taking this one because Paige getting double headshots. They're not going to allow them to take that big of a lead.
Yeah. This is where all that years of, well, I'm guessing years of training comes into play.
Oh, yeah. You got to know when to unleash the power within and go beyond your limits of the mere mortals. A.K.A. Super Saiyan.
Unload a clip.
Yeah, there's that.
Just because you took out one person doesn't mean there's not two behind him.
In this case, actually, it doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, looks like everybody took off on their own path.
It's like Paige over here trying to get some attention. Oh, in which case it's working. One, two.
Gets that attention.
Oh! Making on both sides. Arm getting the bomb planted. Thor being the only one left alive. Mere seconds, and Paige again. Peek his advantage. Did not get the chance.
Hey,
9-2
now.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is getting interesting.
Yeah, they are not letting this go easy. That's for sure. Now, again, doesn't matter who takes this one, really, because, again, this is a best of 3. So there are still up to 2 more matches than this one. Now, if we get there, we may or may not, but we'll see. Doki actually getting the first kill. Ooh, Paige coming in. Thor holding down the A-mid area. Ooh, actually, that's B-mid area. Slowly rocking it down. Underestimated. In a pretty good spot right now.
And all they got to do is just sit pretty, hopefully.
Ooh, Press for the double, actually. Press is the one turning it around, man. It just seems to be Press that comes through and does that. But Troop taking him out. 2-1. Troop, the only man left to get the plant off.
And he does have a good amount of both health and armor.
Yeah, and we get to see all 3 sides. One's on B, one's on A. And here comes Troop. Flash comes in. If he can get it, he can maybe dodge. They're both at 40. The information has been given. Not is joining the fun. Not getting it, going for the look. Thor just really trying to give him a little bit of leeway to get him. But then again, Not is ready and waiting. He has 13 seconds to plant the bomb. He's got to go for the kills. They're just going to wait. He's got to do the plant literally now. Now that it's down, he's trying to make it back to the triangle of 9, but Not is ready. Going over here and going for the defuse. 10 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's where having that teammate comes in handy. No matter which vehicle, side of the vehicle you run away from, there is probably somebody aiming down it.
Yep. And unfortunately for them, that's kind of what happened. But again, the fact of the score and really the ping, it's impressive to see that it's staying so close when it comes down to literally the lowest point is 13 ping, and I think the highest was like 179 ping from what we saw. So, I mean,
Actually, no, the highest we saw was 200 and something.
Was it 200?
Yeah, it was like 239, something like that.
Yeah, so there's a massive difference, but yeah, they are only one round separating them.
This really does all come down to who could use that ping better.
Yeah.
And apparently neither one of them can.
That peeker's advantage. You got to be able to get that peek in. You got to be the one doing the peek. Oh, oh. Oh!
Oh,
Troop!
Very
nice.
nice.
Okay, Troop. Oh, man, that is some great reflexes right there. On point. Let's check his score real quick, because that's got to push him. Actually, not that high. He was actually last, and now he's not. He's now second last, but he's tied for third. Okay, getting up there. Paige and Thor still chilling in their 20s, and then there's Press just turned over into the 20s.
For all intents and purposes, it's actually a pretty evenly matched game right now.
Yeah, I mean, they are neck and neck. Again, just absolutely surprising, personally.
Come down to the next map.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen? Got a lot of stuff going on.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, they're just... It's a 3v3.
It would be absolute murder if you could actually shoot through these hangar walls.
Technically you can. Oh! Okay, got the break, and then the one shot got the kill. Leave it all up to Fantastico to go for the defuse. And he definitely should have enough time for this.
Bomb has been defused.
Couple more rounds and Resurgent has it.
Yeah, it's currently 11-10.
If you can wallbang through that hangar, I'm actually a little surprised a lot more people don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wallbang capabilities when it comes to there.
Seems to me like it would be... They know where the people usually are, so just fire a pistol round in there or something and call it good.
Yeah, that'd be a little...
I guess that's not a part of the strategy.
No, because that would give up your position where you are, technically, and so they could just do it back to the same direction.
It all comes down to, do I want to give away my position and get the kill, or do I just want to run away?
Yeah, it just all depends. And the bomb is down. Thor, Press picking up one each. It's down to a 2v3. Oh, 2v2. Arm getting a nice cleanup from Thor coming from behind. Press for one. Again, Arm from again, and Arm for a double. Tying it up 11-11. Jeez.
Wonder if they're going to keep this up in the next map.
You will find out. I mean, again, those pings. I mean, the somehow underestimated's keeping up, and yeah, looks like 196 right now is the highest, so they're holding on pretty good.
196 from the guy who actually got quite a few ratio kills.
Yeah. Again, if they can do peeking, that's all they need. But Paige not getting one each. Press, going for the point blank shotty. Troop going for one. Thor, Law for another. Just 1-1 down to 1. 2 versus 2 remaining.
Bomb has been planted.
Troop hanging out in the smoke. Just waiting for any possible movement. Using his ears.
Not
Law.
sure.
Ooh. 11
Very
to
nice.
12. Underestimated is now somehow, with the lag, 1 round away from taking this. All they have to do is win 1 more. And they're taking it home for this first round, and it being not on their servers.
Hey, wasn't this the same case last night? Or yesterday?
Yes, but nowhere near as close. Yeah, wait, nowhere near as close as this. Which again, the ping was literally double what we're seeing. So, being that there was a little bit worse as far as separation goes, be kind of expected. But this is actually way closer than I expected. Being pretty much looking like they're all in the same area.
Yeah. A lot of trading off going on, though. Just pot shots. Now,
Yeah.
I don't think they're actually trying to hit each other. I just think they're doing some suppression.
Toki coming
some
from a
cases,
side.
Outright trading.
3v2, Thor taking out Page. Bombs going down. And they're just spraying prey, trying to get through.
I was just gonna say that. There's my idea of doing that.
Ooh, Toki going for both. Picking up the weapons they want. Look at that, 2 HP, still alive.
Yeah, looks like they are literally going through whatever weapons they want and then defuse.
Yep, and this is it.
Last
This
round.
is it. There's no more after this. Shake them scores. 28, 25, 24, 21. Thor only needs 2 more to hit that 30 bomb. All right. Come on, everybody give Thor some love. Whether he wins or loses, he needs that 30.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta say he can't do it, so therefore he will do it.
Yeah, there's no way he can do this. There's no way he can get 30. 1 more round, that means he's got to get 2 kills.
Yeah, there's no way.
Not getting 1. Slowly moving.
Turning out into an all or nothing match. We're seeing a lot more. I can't remember what the phrase is. High risk maneuvering.
Yeah. And right
There's a
now,
better
this
word for it.
is going to be nice and slow. 1 minute on the clock. 1 dead on either side. This is it. Coming around to it. Glaw getting Thor. No! Thor! Well, he's not going to get that 30 now.
Well,
Yep.
so it's either our fault or everybody else's fault.
Yep.
Or else we can just blame whoever took him out. It's even better.
Press getting 1. It's 2v3. This looks like it's going towards Resurgence.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted.
Yep.
Toki's looking worse for wear right now with his 12 health.
Oh, pre-fire from Arm. 2v2. Going into the smoke. Oh! She gets 8! Arm gets 1. It's all up to Fantastico. Goes in and goes down.
Ooh, that
What?
unexpected. Unexpected.
Wow. These guys all taking it home, which by the way, that's 25 there in the middle. Congratulations to Underestimated. But remember, that was a 13-12. It now literally comes down to, even if they do it again, to a 13-12. It will all come down to round balance. Because right now, they have to do that again, at least win, to get that, to be able to pick the next round. Because, I mean, essentially, it's going to be really, really difficult for Resurgence. Because they have to win to be able to choose the next, to be able to choose the third and final lobby. So kind of have to see. But overall, it was a good game. I honestly didn't expect that. But guys, we'll be back. We got to take a quick break. We'll come back for map number 2. So guys, stay tuned, hang out, and also while you're hanging out, again, check out NUBWO on Amazon and check out their deals going on. Half off right now for the headsets of all the way for this green. They have an orange, kind of like with what DB's wearing.
Perfect.
Yep, these things are great.
Is perfect considering all I hear is from him.
Yep, which is fantastic. Again, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and 3.5. So guys, check them out. We'll be back after a quick break here in just a few minutes.
See you guys.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We're coming back into game number 2. Critical Ops Mayhem with Lock&LOAD Esports, powered by NUBWO headsets and Enigma and Critical Force. Again, this is round/match number 2, going and just waiting on them to be ready for the knife. There was a bit of a little extra difficulties thanks to servers not appearing. And so that's been taken care of. So right now we're just waiting on the finalization to come through and be ready for a knife. So they should be ready to go. So we saw Underestimated. They took the victory right off the bat for the first game. In which case it was 12-13, which is surprising considering the ping differences was give or take, 120 to pretty much 200.
Near 200.
Yeah, so it a bit ridiculous with that, but overall, looks like coming from the sky. Oh! I've got getting launched. Oh, what do you want now? Ow! All right, that is going to go to Surge to take it to find out which side.
Chaotic knife matches.
Yes, gotta love them. So we got to find out what side they're going to choose as far as who's on what. And it looks like Underestimated is going to go on the defense, and Surge is going to be going over to the offense. So you can find out where they're going to go. And so as soon as they get ready for the restart, we'll be starting into round number 1. But again, so right now we're looking at with Resurgence about the same as far as it goes for the ping goes. We have someone as low as 130, but up to a max of 216 right now. So
Still playable.
Yeah, I mean, that's more than playable still, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. But again, that does still provide a significant ping difference. So it'll be interesting to see which way they roll. But I guess we're going to find out now, because here comes round number 1 for game number 2.
It all comes down to who's going to do what. So let's see.
Yep, it looks like we got some hard camping over on the A side. And looks like there might be uncontested going into the B side. Yeah, there is absolutely no one. Although, coming up from behind, Chile! Hanging up here, going towards heaven. And again, no one here. Looks like they're all on the outside as well. So, flying in, got some lag going through. Surprisingly, still able to get one off. As far as that's concerned, but Fantastico coming down here on the bottom, not for one, troop for one. Got the break and the kill. Not going for 2. But wait, the one still left alive went in and got the defuse. So, Underestimated, starting off, getting the defuse, just absolutely barely. But in games like this, barely counts.
Yep. Barely can count. No matter what way you look at it.
So, again, that ping is probably actually a little worse as an average coming across as far as last round goes. But we'll see. We'll see if Resurgent can take care of this. Not getting a nice close quarter shotgun blast. Bomb is going down, and now they're going around for the down to the A site. It's a 3v5. It's probably not going to be looking too good in their favor. Chelly here, keeping a nice corner angle, kind of making sure the barrel's going for the headshot. They will get taken out, not, and Tickle. Ooh, goody. Tickle getting tickled for a 1v1, and Fantastico coming in to bleed it up. Troop getting taken out for the last one, 1-1. Honestly, this is kind of the first round to see who does what, but see what they have to offer.
So far, looking just as evenly as last game, though.
Yeah, they're not gonna let this go easy. They're definitely not. But this round, they may be a slight bit more on the eco side, because I think I just saw a bunch of pistols coming out for the Underestimated. I think they'll try and save their money and do a bigger blowout than they normally would.
Sounds like a good opportunity to me.
Yep, and Toki getting the first one. Jelly goes down. Troop. Oh, Troop getting the blast with his the revolver. Get retreating, getting a reload in. Thor getting a break and getting the kill. Oh, they're right next to each other. And Thor getting the kill,
Yeah,
and
that's not the best of opportunities.
yeah, but you see the smokes. They're both inside the smoke, and then all of a sudden, they're both in each other's faces, and only one of them could take it. But Resurgent able to overwhelm them and going off first, and so able to go ahead and get that third round, but second score on the board.
Yeah, I'm not sure who to root for because I don't want anybody to actually lose because of me.
Right? Yeah, you gotta watch it. Your words matter. Your words can cause damage, DB. Oh, Chelly, 5 HP. The grenade going hard, not getting one for Paige, going for the revolver, trying to get a nice little spray. Not looking too good. Everybody's staying back pretty good. So there's nothing too crazy for them to worry about, at least for the side of Resurgent. But it's 1-1 down. Who can do what?
That's a good question because this might be the time for some bait and switch action.
Right now, I think they're trying to seem like a bait and switch. Because they're hanging out. It's not a real bait and switch, but it's a fake bait and switch.
There's still that possibility.
And here we go. Back into the site. Press for 1. There's still one more. Troop for 2. Fantastico taking out Troop. 2v2. That's a 1v2. Fantastico not able to do it. Getting for Plant. Chelly coming from the side. And that's going to be Glaw taking him out. Chelly still alive somehow with 5 HP. If he steps his toe wrong, it's all over.
Yeah.
2-2.
Getting very interesting here. I'm just
Again, even with
wondering
those ping differences, it's still, they're still holding strong. And honestly, the pings aren't, they're not the necessarily, they're not 13 as far as it goes. Tickle is the lowest with his 27.
It all comes down to what's what, and apparently not everybody has it.
Well, if they have Comcast, we know what the problem is. Because, as we've talked about before, with my 5G internet is still a better ping for me than a straight-up wired connection through Comcast, which is...
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be that way. But it is. So, it happens.
It's sad, but understandable.
Yep.
But yet, it shouldn't be understandable in the first place.
Paige, Not, and Press both picking up 1 each. Tickle unable to make anyone laugh any further. Troop going down as well. Leaving it all just up to 1 for the side of Underestimated. And that is going to be Glaw. He's about to get rocked, and Not comes flying in from the sky. And again, that Piku's advantage. Getting to fly halfway in before even seen because of that speed he had.
A perfect example of that ping working to your advantage.
Yep.
Because technically, before he was even in sight, he was already there.
Exactly, and already getting the damage off. So, yeah, it does happen. Not get the first one again. Troop right behind. Make that Troop for 2. And apparently we're looking at absolutely no one we should be.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of the time. That's what we do.
Even with all the cameras. Oh! Toki able to get somebody coming running up with a knife, but unfortunately got caught with the pants down. Alright, Tickle. It's up to you. And Press gets the kill. Surge working their way up. They are currently 2 rounds ahead. And currently not sitting at 12. He is the single reason why this is going in the way of Resurgent. I mean, 12 kills, the closest person is 6? I mean, he is literally doubling the next person to him.
Yeah, well, in this level of play, you wouldn't expect it, but then again, at this level of play, there's usually that one ace in the hole that will do the runaway.
Ooh, coming from the side, gets taken out the shotgun player of Page. Bomb going down! Oh!
Bomb has been planted.
Just hanging outside. It's a 2v4. Okay, there goes one. It's a 1v2. Totally doable. Thing is, they're both up top, and he doesn't know.
Yeah, it might be time to try to go for. Oh, he's.
Second one's up there. Oh, he got the kill. He's gonna go. And Tickle goes down. But he gets all the kills, and unfortunately, the bomb still was ticking away. So another round on the board for Resurgent.
Yeah, that really does come down to, do I risk the defuse or just get the kills? And in this case, he got taken out by the bomb, so he's actually lost.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's he got the kills, which still hurts them. So, I mean, he still hurt their economy because they're all dead. But, you know, either way, it was either get killed or get killed for him, so... Look at this lineup, just getting the smoke ready, putting it over there. They're going
this is
super slow.
The angles come real handy.
Yep. And again, it's who pops the angle first.
Or who gets that lucky angle and accidentally throws a grenade at somebody's foot.
Yeah, that works too. Well, is B going to be where the fun is? Actually, there's pretty much, at least bomb is actually headed towards A. In real slow fashion. So keeping them on their toes, but they are definitely more stacked on B than they are A. And here comes all the equipment. Flashes, grenades, smokes. No contesting. At least none where it probably should have been, where Fantastico couldn't have got the bomb, but Troop comes through, able to get it going. All down to 1. We press, he gets 1, but not 2. Jelly, the victor, coming through to get the defuse, and to put the third.
Defuse this time.
Yeah, it's actually a defuse this time.
I would really think the moment you start diffusing, that timer would at least slow down or stop.
No, once you grab it, it still runs away from you.
I'm just probably thinking about other games. Well, actually, I don't think there's any other games that when you start diffusing it stops the timer.
Not that I'm aware of. And looks like a hard push into A is where they're going. Pistols and shotties, it sounds like. Oh! Ooh, clean headshot. Bomb's going down. What? Press getting that PQ's advantage. Popping heads with the shotty. Ooh, Page is ready to go, but Toki is there and ready. Thor taking out the Tickle. Getting another round, moving forward.
It was not a good tickle, I guess.
No, he is definitely not laughing. But another score onto the board for Resurgent, up to 6. Underestimated at 3. They are, honestly, it almost seems like This lag has been helping more teams than it's been a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It really does seem like they can actually use it to their advantage. Like they're more adept at it.
Yeah. It's almost like if they were even on ping, it'd make it a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Ooh, Thor getting a double. Oh, man. Press picking off him a headshot and leaving it all up to nobody because Claw and Chili going down. Just a matter of seconds.
Now.
Again, we never know what happens once they go for the swap, but again, they've got to get so many rounds because if they lose this, Resurgent gets to pick. In which case, actually, well, hear me out. So, if they get to pick, you would assume that they're going to pick their servers, right? And if it goes anyway the way we've been seeing it the last, 2 days, if it goes anywhere the next 2 days that we've seen, if they pick their area, right? If they do that, then that actually might secure them the victory, because right now, unless they do a 12-13, I mean, in which case Resurgence is just absolutely blasting people's faces off right now. If they do that, then if they're able to, and they choose their own, Underestimated actually might be able to pick it up in the third round.
Yeah.
Because every last time it's had the more lag, the more likely it is for them to win. And you would think it'd be the opposite, but it just seems to be the way we've been seeing it. So, if Resurgence is going to keep going like they are, which I have no doubt that they're not, especially unless something happens on the Switch. And honestly, if they win and they get to pick because right now, even if they don't win, they have the round balance to choose. So they pick their servers. I think Underestimated may take this home. I think that might be the key, is if they pick the servers for Underestimated for them, they might have a better chance.
Yeah. But then again, a lot of this does all come down to the map itself and whether your team is better on defense or offense on said map.
Yes. Well, this stopped so silently.
Ooh, I was expecting a double right there.
No, Troops had other things for that. Fantasco even has the bomb right now. It's flying around to the other bomb side. It's going to get the plant. Getting the plant.
Bomb has been planted.
And they're on the way.
I wonder how many actual teams wait for the bomb to be planted before they actually come up with a defense strategy or something like that.
I wonder. Guess it all depends on the in-game leader.
Or even if there is an in-game leader, if he's just not sitting next to him barking
Oh,
orders.
what? Oh, that super good flip around. Able to take him out. So that is going to be another one for Underestimated. Just before we go into the flip. So let's see what they're able to do. They're flipping sides. Changing what they do. So let's see if they can make this happen. So Underestimated. Now they got to get in, plant the bomb. But this is going to be the pistol round, so everybody's going together, but they're holding it. Actually, they're splitting. Looks like Resurgence is assuming a B is going to be where it goes, but so they may cut them off here in the pipes. Because bomb is definitely more on the A side.
Yeah.
Oh, Toki, giving the details. He's got one. Jelly takes him out. And now here they go for the run. It's up to them to get to defend this. It's a 5v4. Page better get in position. They are on the way.
Another one of those prime examples of you know baiting the switch right now, or are you going to push? And I think they're going for the push, which can't really tell. Yep, it actually worked out for them.
Yep. They're almost there. Resurgence might be able to take this one. And again, by doing so, again, depends on what they do, may create this to be a very interesting set. Alright, so they're going for the quick rush. Again, which say they're running two, holding it down. Ooh, Press going for the double. Jelly picks off one. And Thor coming back in. Looks like up in the heavens of B, but that is not where they need to be at all, considering there's 4 of them in the site. And Fantastico and Press picking off 1 each. They are at 10.
Yeah, I'm not so sure there is going to be a resurgence at this point.
Yeah, I mean, at least for the side of underestimated. I mean, these... I don't foresee them bringing this back. So again, we're probably going to be able to see that 3rd and final round. But again, it all depends on what they're able to do, what they might think is the best move to make. And again, they've... again, it depends on what they do with the round balance, what their plan is, but... ooh, Troop is... Oh, God, he can't see.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do, just because you can't see, don't mean you can't hear them running up to you.
Absolutely.
Get that insult to injury.
Yeah, and by being able to hear it, you have to have a good headset. And by good headset, I mean the NUBWO headsets that we currently have. And being able to hear and use, and Bluetooth and 3.5. I mean, it's great to use, and they'll find out. Whoever takes 1st and 2nd will be able to get those. Just like, and it looks like Resurgence is 1 round closer to taking those headsets home. Because they are now racking it up to 11. So we just got to find out... Can underestimated not be underestimated?
A little curious at this moment if either of these teams are just screwing off in this moment because they know what's going to happen next.
Well, I mean, it kind of all just depends, you know, if underestimated has kept track of things. Honestly, you know, it kind of all depends with what they're trying to do, but, I mean, at this point, there's not much they can do. I mean, look at these score differences. I mean, really, Press and Nod are the ones keeping this thing together, really. And again, 11-4, underestimated really has to bring back a absolute boatload of rounds. So, the likelihood...
Oh, some perfect timing just to see somebody get shot.
And Chili coming for the double. And surprisingly, underestimated picking up that round.
But the question is, though, how many more times can they pull that off before stuff happens? That round might have just been a fluke. Let's just hope not. going on though.
Yep, they're going just for the nice sprays. I mean, ooh, allow for one.
Again with the nice switched cameras just to see somebody get shot in the face.
Yeah, it's like I touch them and then they die.
That's a bad thing.
No, but it's like I get to choose who dies. You know, as soon as I touch them, they're falling down.
Bomb has been planted.
But again, it's
I'm sure you don't have a death note.
Yeah, as soon as I touch them, they die. Not even write their name down. But I mean, at this point,
book, you got a death note.
They might be able to take it, but I don't think they are. I think they're going to hold this. They got the rounds to spare. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Thor only has 2 HP. Run!
Run and keep your weaponry. You
Oh,
can
that's
do it.
ooh! I didn't even know about that little spot back there. That's a nice little hiding spot. Apparently, they know about it too.
Breach wins.
Just start firing! Just start firing! Ah, no!
Ooh.
The last possible second.
Last millisecond, more like.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, we don't know about those places, but other people do.
But 11-6, and again, really the only two holding it up for Resurgence. I swear to you, it's not impressed. Just absolutely obliterating everybody.
I was surprised to see Paige down there. I always thought Paige might have been one of the better players. No, I stand corrected. With a double.
Breach wins.
And there's a third.
Yep, underestimated. Are you doing what we think you're doing? Don't say the word, DB. You'll ruin it. But are they doing what they might be doing?
No. You're just making it for a dramatic pause.
I mean, that might be so, but or maybe.
Yeah, they're going for a dramatic pause, so when they lose in 6 rounds, they're good.
I mean, like I said, literally, unless they take the, they literally pretty much have to win to be able to choose what they want for the next round. Or well, if they win, they win. But if they lose the round.
Just gonna correct you on that.
Yeah, yeah. So if they win, they win. But if they lose, they don't get to choose anything.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice little ambush right there.
Oh, and a trade. It's all up to Toki. Toki, you got this.
Come on, Toki, you can do it.
I think that bump's about to blow.
Yeah, he might
Yeah.
not be.
Breach.
What?
never mind.
And Paige gets the peak.
Very
Alright.
nice right there. Paige might have just went up in the leaderboard.
Yep, looks like it. Almost, not yet.
Actually.
One more.
But they are actually pretty even on the score, though.
Yeah, they're staying super close together. So I mean, the team itself, as the unity between them, I mean, it's still solid. But they've only got 3 more rounds left to tie.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
at this level of play, literally one ping, I'm literally saying this, one ping can mean the difference between seeing the foot before the face.
yeah.
Bomb has been planted.
Oof, they are just absolutely obliterating here. And Thor, 7 HP. Oof, 1v2 with 7 HP. I think that might be a good call there, Thor. I think that might be a good call.
I still never liked this armor in this game. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so used to the armor runs out before my health is all. Or vice versa.
Oh, and he's still not far enough away.
Dang, that bomb has some range to it.
Yeah. Wow. And to think it goes through all those brick walls.
It really does have a lot of range to it that I was not expecting.
Yeah, I mean, again, through all these brick walls and everything, I mean, it's C4. So it's like, why is C4? I mean, it has a shockwave, yes, but like, through all the brick walls like that? I don't know. Oh, and they spam him through the wall.
Everything else.
Bombs been planted.
All right, three about to form in. Ooh. And they one by one go down, leaving it all up to Thor. But yet Tickle goes for the double tick. And he's able to get him down. 1 round separating him.
This is an upset, to say the least.
You know, again, that they had 4 rounds, and now all of a sudden they have 10. Again, if they win, they win. If they lose, yeah, well, again, as we talked, they still might win, but it depends if Resurgence figures that part out.
Yeah. Looks like they are playing a little bit more, yeah, turtle-wise, I'll call it. Maybe not. That's everybody but one right there.
Bomb has been planted.
Throwing frag! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Sure if they saw movement, but they're just tossing.
Yep, and again, at this point, it's all up to 1. So at this point, I don't think this is going to happen for this round. So it's going to be tied, 11-11. Although Tookie here, able to pick off 1. Chili, unfortunately, goes down. Going for the weird spot.
Yeah, those weird spots are usually the ones that never get fucking, never get spotted.
Jeez!
Wow, that bomb took out 2.
And he was at 100%. And I mean, like, he was not, like, he wasn't, like, far away, but, like, why did he die? He had full everything.
That bomb, insta-death.
Yeah.
In a certain range, it's gotta be insta-death.
But, I mean, he was outside of the range, yeah, but, like, oh, God, Page, Glock, going for the double. Oh, geez, they're on the rampage. Jeez, something broke.
Get this ended.
Yeah, because again, if they win, they win. Thor able to take out the tickle, gave him a little tickle to his face. Again, yeah, I mean, this is literally it. If they lose, then you know it's kind of over for them as far as getting to select everything.
Ooh.
So what? Underestimate just wiped them clean. 12-11.
They are just
okay.
unrelenting right now. This is chaos.
I'm pretty
They're
sure
on
the
the
word you're looking for
warpath.
is mayhem.
No, I prefer chaos over mayhem. It just sounds better.
Here we go. This could be match point. All right, giving the bomb to a nice safe place. Not for 1, not for 3. All right, it's going to be a 12-12 again. Are you serious? There's no way these two can do this. Nothing against him, but there's no way these two can do this. I mean, they're both hanging up here in heaven. I mean, there's no way they can do this. No.
I don't know, like we saw yesterday. There's always that possibility.
Well, the possibility is
Come
he's got
on.
55 seconds left to be able to make this happen.
Yeah. 40. No, never mind. I was going to talk about it, but I guess not. This is an all or nothing.
Yep. This is it. There's no more rounds after this. This is the last possible round altogether. Who will take it?
Will we see an actual victory, or will we see a third match? To be honest, I'm hoping for the third match.
Yeah.
Because if it's anything like these last couple of rounds here, that's going to be fun to comment on.
And here we go. And they're going nice and slow. They're changing their speed. All right, there it goes. Page for one. They're flying in. Toki's coming around. Dots on the outside. Bomb is planted. Oh, Toki is actually flash completely. Going for the flash. Fantastico and not for two. Fantastico is literally bringing this forward. 2v4. Troops up at the top. Trying to keep them down. That's all they got to do is keep them down. Just long enough. Nope. Law gets one.
Really.
Law for another
Couple more
one. Not for
seconds.
Law. 1v2.
Couple more seconds. That's all he needs.
Oh.
They need to go for the defuse right now.
Well, wait, does he have enough time? Oh, and he doesn't!
no!
Underestimated! Takes it?
Oh, that was nice.
Wow!
I guess it's a good thing that that defuse timer doesn't stop.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That
To
was
be able to take it
nuts.
at the last possible, literally the last possible second. I mean, just amazing for that. I mean, but again, they're taking it. They're moving forward. Underestimated took both of those. So, well, congratulations to Underestimated coming back somehow
Yeah.
from 4 to 13 and being able to take that home. They are one step closer to getting to these NUBWO headsets. Remember, guys, if you want to pick one up, link down in the description. They are on sale right now. $30 for the orange pair, $35 for the green, and $60 for the pink pair because you got to pay the pink tax because, you know, they probably don't make as many as those, and, you know, pink's harder to make. But overall, they're on sale. Easy to do. They work on everything, USB, 3.5, and Bluetooth. Whatever device you have, you can plug them in and go. These things last forever, too. I've only charged this thing like 3 times since I've had it this entire time. So keep going. Links in the description. Underestimated moving forward. We'll have some more information for you guys coming soon for next week when the absolute grand global finals will be taking place. For those times, we got to find out with these teams who's going to be moving, you know, with those 2 teams that are going into the finals and what their timing will be. Now, I don't know. There's one thing I don't know is will you see the EBZ God's face for the last and final
I'm
one?
just going to comment on that. I hope not to see you guys next week, but I am here just in case.
Yeah, he's always here, ready to go. Whether he is or is he not, but he is ready to go. So maybe, kind of, sort of, we'll find out when next week comes, what that may bring. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. These have been some absolute neck-and-neck matches, but it came down to the last and final literal seconds to just delay it long enough for the bomb to explode. Underestimated. I have to say it. I may have underestimated you at the 4 rounds on the board. It seemed like a reasonable expectation. but apparently I was wrong. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry that I literally underestimated you guys. So congratulations for taking that. And again, we'll see you guys next week. I'm MS215, and that is DBZ God. And he and we will see you guys later.
Well, I hope not.